Okay, so today we're going to start one of my favorites that I just love to eat. We're going to make Texas chili. Now, or more appropriately, Texas style chili, because you can get into a big argument over what constitutes a chili. But for Texas chili, I think the consensus is it's beef or some kind of meat. You use venison. And spices. No beans, no onions, no tomatoes. Those are all fixins. So what we're going to do to start this off is take about 2.5 pounds of just little pieces of beef chopped up. You can use round steak for this. I used a stir fry meat that's already cut into strips, and I just cut into smaller pieces, and we're going to put that into a hot oil. And we're going to start browning it up. Now to add to this, that takes care of the beef, by the way. So to add to this, we need some spice. I'll just brown for a minute or two while I'm doing the rest of it. So what I got here in the back pan is what's called basic brown stock. And this was made from some beef bones that were baked, a little bit of tomato paste on it during the baking, and then just covered with water and boiled. This makes a nice rich brown sauce, and to that I've added 3 tablespoons of chili powder and a teaspoon of ancho chili powder. So that we're going to add to the mix here in a second. And we're going to want about 2 cups of this. So we're going to pour off about 2 cups. That'll get the beef started. Now this beef's going to have to cook in this for at least an hour. And then after that's done, it's going to go in the refrigerator overnight, just to kind of get the spices set. I'm turning the heat up just a hair here, and we're going to pour that right into here. Now for 2.5 pounds of beef, about 2 cups of this, I'm going to rinse the rest of this out of here because there's no use wasting all the good spice. So I'm going to pour that in there too. And we have to bring this has got to be brought up to a boil, and then it's got to simmer for about at least an hour. Then we're going to let it cool and put it into a plastic container and put in the refrigerator at least overnight. And this is one of those things that if you keep it in the refrigerator, it's just going to really build the flavor out of there. And there's a lot of flavor sitting in there right now, most of it beef. But this will make kind of a really nice chili. Texas style. I did a couple of steps I missed off the original recipe. Is I didn't make my own ancho water, nor did I render suet to cook the meat in, and that's because of the local availability. So at any rate, we got the meat and the beef broth and chili powder going. So to that, we're going to add some cumin, about 2.5 teaspoons. You can do this now, or you could actually wait till the next step, which is actually prepping the chili. But we're going to put this in here now, and there goes a teaspoon of oregano, 2½ teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and 2½ teaspoons of garlic. Let's kind of mix that all in there. Oh, that smells that smells really good already. And it only gets better in the refrigerator overnight. Now, this may not be authentic Texas chili, but it's what I'd call Texas style chili. And that generally is meat, spices, and a little bit of fluid. No beans, no onions, no nothing. Those are fixins. And Texans kind of like their fixins on the side, maybe not right in the chili. So this is a little different, but it constitutes what I consider a chili, which is meat of some kind or another, spice, and some fluid. To me, that's a chili. And if you want to add beans or onions or whatever, you can do that. But you're better off trying this as a standalone dish and have the stuff on the side, as you'll see in part 2 of this video. Right now we're just going to get this cooking, and it's got, like I said, it's got to come to heat and boil a little bit and then simmer for an hour, and then go into the refrigerator, and we'll put that in a plastic container. But I guarantee you, if you get that get this in the refrigerator overnight, when you open the refrigerator the next morning, you're going to want to dive into it. Just hold off for a little bit, and then I'll show you how to finish this off in the next video. Thanks for stopping by.